laps. Basically played off the floor in this series against the Wolves.
Well, it's hard to stay on the floor when you're making no shots, and especially without Steph Curry, you need to find guys who can make some.
Warriors had a hard-fought opening round series win against Houston. Houston was the 2 seed. Warriors went 7 with him. Moody ducks his head and goes in and scores with a foul. So Moody making sure. I missed it. And Butler secures. Here come the Warriors. On a run here with this group on the floor. Podziemski gets to his left hand and off the backboard. Timeout, Chris.
10 seconds of the fourth quarter.
Minnesota had 2 excellent closing quarters, the second and the third, and a miss on the other end. So Golden State playing for their playoff lives, trying to get this back to San Francisco for a Game 6 on Sunday. The 3 days off between Games 5 and 6. And will Curry be able to return if they can get there? And the Warriors
Field inside on Anthony Edwards. A good look by Podziemski, and Quentin Post just didn't handle the pass.
Edwards and Gobert now trapped and court. Now Edwards gets into the paint. Edwards able to lay it in. Minnesota needed that one. Podziemski right back on the attack. Post. And he throws it away. No, Jimmy Butler there to save him. Butler kicks it to Podziemski. Driving on Gobert. Inside, outside game. Post can't hit. Santos keeps it alive.
Say, Guy Santos is a relentless effort player.
Oh. Moody
Exactly right.
drifting away in anonymity.
Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen. No anonymity for those guys.
7.5 to go in regulation here. Warriors on a flurry. Start this fourth quarter. Randall just goes to work, backs down Santos, and that's going to be an offensive foul. His lead is 12. They had led by 25. And now Moses Moody springs free, and he hits a three-pointer. Steve Kerr's found a little magic with this group on the floor.
Well, again, coming out of that timeout, outstanding execution.
Single-digit lead for Minnesota now. Just as it looked like Golden State was down. Now Anthony Edwards hits a big three-pointer for the Wolves. Podziemski going right back at him.
And we showed you the difference between the first half and the second half with Anthony Edwards, and he's already got 13 in the second half tonight. Another Warriors turnover. And it
4, that time to play off. Career high. Stuff in their stat sheet here tonight. Moses Moody again, and missed that three-pointer. Gobert secures the rebound. Approaching the halfway mark of this fourth quarter. Randall's got 23, Edwards with 19. And Kamingas takes it away from Edwards.
It's Edwards' 6th turnover on the night.
Moses Moody drives, McDaniels turns him back. Podziemski will try his hand, got that quick release, and he scores with a left hand. Got to a strong hand, and Podziemski with 23 now for Golden State. Moody guarding Edwards. And Edwards turns it over again. Moody gets to the basket, and a foul.
My daughter will be at that 1 o'clock game. Las Vegas at the Liberty. My daughter and her fiance are Liberty season ticket holders.
That'll be a fun time in Brooklyn. Here is DiVincenzo, air ball. McDaniel saves it. Edwards fires, and back iron gets a long rebound, a third chance. Edwards, no. And we got a foul.
Scored 39 points. In the other 8 playoff games, he's averaging 5.6.
Warriors turn it over. Podziemski trying to get it back to Green. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert lays it in. Every time Golden State has an opportunity, they give it away. Minnesota with the lead, up 13. Podziemski, excellent finish. Podziemski now at 25. His best. Randall puts Minnesota back up 13. Podziemski drives. Podziemski with no Gobert. That's put back by Butler. Wolves think it was in the cylinder. Might have a case. Jimmy Butler with a big putback. Under 4 minutes to go. Minnesota up 3-1 in this series. Chance to send Golden State home, and McDaniels set up by Anthony Edwards. 10 assists for Edwards. McDaniels, the high flyer on the receiving end.
That is a new career playoff high in assists for Anthony Edwards.
Podziemski, bounce pass to Draymond Green, no good. There's Edwards. Randall run on the floor. Randall puts it in. Finishing time for Minnesota. Butler moving fast. Got to get shots up. Butler is fouled.
Make the mistakes they've been making here.
1 out of 2. McDaniels. Moody offensive rebound. And McDaniels is there for another steal. Gives it right back to him. He was falling out of bounds. Kuminga with a dunk.
Would have been better for McDaniels to either throw the ball long or just step out of bounds.
It does count as the 4th steal of the game for McDaniels.
Also counts as the 21st turnover of the game for Minnesota, leading to 26 points. And Minnesota has to take a timeout because they can't get paid. It's a 48-minute game. You want to win consistently at the highest levels, you got to play it for 48 minutes, not for 45, but for 48.
Plenty of examples prove that point as Randall drives to the basket, lays it in. Got a big crew assembled for that one. And we're looking forward to that.
Led by you, and I can't wait to see you on the coverage of your first tennis major.
Yeah, led is, that's probably not the right word. I'll be there. I'll be there reading the promos. There's the block. Podziemski with Conley on him. Clock ticks. Jimmy Butler wide open for 3. Short. Season is run. Fresh 14 on the clock. Moody stuck in the corner. Moody drives. DiVincenzo had 1 day between the end of round 1 and the start of round 2. It's going to be a foul. Key 3-pointers for Conley tonight. He made 4 of them.
Seems like Mike was playing in the league the last time the Wolves closed out a game.
Almost, as Kuminga hits a 3-pointer. Ball control for Minnesota. They're starting to feel it here at Target Center. They're waving goodbye to the Golden State Warriors. Minnesota is formidable. Since March 1st, they've been one of the best teams in the NBA. And now they're going to have a date with either Oklahoma City or Denver. Minnesota swept. So yeah, it's the end of the line for me here. A true honor. And now Minnesota ready for the victory lap. And the Timberwolves are going to advance to their 2nd consecutive conference finals. It'll be their 6th playoff series win, 4 in the last 2 years. And what a series that is going to be.